Grab your libations. No water here. I'll take 2 fingers of larceny. Your finest craft beer, barkeep.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. No matter how you take your hooch, we've got something ice cold and on tap. Now, serving it to you straight and unfiltered, here are Greg, Scott, and Dan.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Welcome in, everybody.
That's right.
To the all-new studios.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's right,
nice.
man.
Yeah. It's not totally permanently hardwired yet, but we're in the
It's hard.
space.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
it's hard and ready to go.
That's right.
But we're in the
Totally
space,
counts.
and it's a little hot in here, hot and hard.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're digging it.
Mm-hmm.
The Unfiltered Gentlemen, thanks for listening. Thanks for joining. Hey, everybody, thanks for telling a friend.
Yeah.
Yes. I get all soft and humble when I say that. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I'm Greg, or that's Scott.
Suck you, Houston.
And that's Dan.
What up?
Go Dodgers. So.
Oh, yes.
yeah,
yes.
not for the other stuff.
No.
Sports only, of course.
Sports only. Sports
Yeah.
only. Except for Boston. Fuck you as a
Oh,
city,
yeah,
too.
fuck you.
Yeah, take that, Boston.
Yeah.
But that's because of
Go
your
bomb
sport.
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
come on.
Oops, sorry. it's a
Redo.
beer.
Too soon.
Yeah. Let's start over again. Oh wait, no, that's what I meant. Okay,
Oh,
go
all
ahead.
right. Well, at least he doesn't hold back. He's
Carry on.
He's unfiltered.
Yeah. And no, never mind.
Oh, I shouldn't even tell you that our special shout-out goes out to Boston.
Oh.
No, not anymore.
No, not anymore. We'll change that. Before we move any further, though, Burp Word of the Week, and for those of you who are new to the show and you've stood past that last comment, Burp Word, Burp Word of the Week was brought about because Scott likes to throw up onto the microphone.
Yes.
Yeah.
In this way, at least he's slightly controlled by making an attempt to say this word. And this Burp Word of the Week is tomfoolery.
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 And I'll explain why a little later in the show.
Okay.
Shout out to, it's a 3-way tie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A threesome.
It's a threesome.
It's a triple threat.
Yeah. It's a menage a tie.
Yeah, menage a tie.
And one of these I'm extremely surprised by. So shout out to LA, which thank you LA for
yeah.
coming back around.
Thanks for doing that up.
Yeah, our local hometown.
Thank you, Lonzo Ball. For
Yeah. Fuck your dad. Thank you to Ashburn, Virginia.
Wow,
We've seen them a
Ashburn.
couple of times
Okay.
now,
Nice.
giving Utah a run for their money.
Yeah.
And thank you to Simi Valley, California.
I'm sorry, who?
Yeah.
Simi Valley?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Who would have thunk it?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. All those people in their trailers are listening to the Unfiltered
man.
Gentleman.
Slimy Valley.
Yeah, maybe we'll move them out of their Miller Lite phase and move them into something good.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Tap the Rockies, bro.
Yeah. We're here for you, Simi Valley. We're here for you. Everyone out of California is like, what's Simi Valley? Sounds like a nice place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and visit it.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want meth, it's a great place to go.
Hey, there you go.
Here they come.
Yeah. Here we go. So anyway, shout out to you guys. We kid Simi, most likely. We're kidding, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Seriously now.
Seriously. All right, we got a lot of stuff to get to. We got our beer of the week, which is like 7 beers of the week.
Man,
Oh, my
I'm
God.
so confused.
I know. So many numbers. We got some
Yes.
sports to talk about. The 21st Amendment girls are back.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, very exciting.
I yelled, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I can't hear anymore. Got some booze news. Scott's got a very interesting Tales from Uber to tell us about.
Wow, one of the
Oh,
weirdest
man.
rides I've ever had.
Yeah, lots to get to.
Stay tuned.
Our beer of the week is really some beer science.
Wow.
From a bottle, from a can, why don't people understand my inebriation? Beer. Oh. Beer science. Glass bottles, aluminum cans, hops and malts and magic in my hand. We're drinking beer science. Beers we've never had.
Rocking out to the song. Sorry, I got distracted. So for the last year and a half or so, I have been improperly aging some Luponic Distortion. Literally every revolution they put out, I have in my cupboard.
Bang.
And
There you go.
I thought, you're supposed to enjoy this within 90 days of brew, and we far exceeded that.
Oh, yeah.
We're overachievers.
Kinda like
That's
the
right.
2-year-old milk out on the shelf.
So we're about a week into number 7 being released, and I thought, you know what? let's do the ultimate beer science. Let's go through them all, and let's drink the old ones because I don't think they're supposed to last this long.
Right.
And see how it goes. So we have 7 cups in front of each of us, and I wrote the numbers on the bottom of each cup. And to spare you guys the boring details, we did a little bit of tasting before we started the show.
Yes.
And are still kind of going through it as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
I will start off with mine, and you guys can tell me what you think. Okay. I wrote down, I put them in order of which way, which ones I like the most, at least whatever. Least favorite, and if you recall, as it came out, number 2 was our favorite for a long time.
Oh, my God.
Number 2. So here's from least to most favorite of the blind taste test. I go 3, 2, 5, 4, 1, 7, 6.
Well,
somehow 1 made it up to 3rd place.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty
right?
good. The thing's a year and a half old.
Yeah,
it's a little flat.
I don't know if it's because I'm got sick or something, and like maybe my senses are heightened or something.
Yeah, welcome back from death, by the way.
Thank you. I'm back
really.
from the dead, and I'm drinking beer.
Keep that age. Good job, buddy.
But I gotta say, like 1 through 5, they're getting a little funky on my. On my I'm like.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's difficult for me to accurately judge them, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I would kind of maybe throw them into a thing by themselves, and then
they're definitely not at their peak.
No.
No.
And I don't know, but I really dug at the time when it came out. 2 is the shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. It's kind of be kind of hard. But right now, like I said, like kind of. Just I'm kind of like going to 6 and 7, and I don't know. Like I'm about to try 7 right now. I guess I'll let Scott, if he wants to chime in with his
comments.
with his comments right now. But I'm going to dip into some 7 right now.
Well, I didn't go to the extent that you did.
Yeah, well, I'm a nerd.
Well, but my 2 favorites, I think so far, and I'm gonna stand by 2.
I'll show you how a man drinks here.
I'm gonna say 2 and 7 are my favorites.
Oh,
yeah.
And are you still? I mean, present 2. You're still enjoying present 2.
Maybe it's because of the memory of it.
Maybe
I don't
a
know.
little nostalgia.
Yeah, because I'm still gonna stick with 2.
I mean, look, I wouldn't pour any of these out.
No.
Right.
Yeah,
Even though
exactly.
the older ones are a little on the flat side.
Yeah, it's not boysenberry.
No.
Hey, don't badmouth the boysenberry.
Yeah, Dan was all about that.
That's so
man.
good.
He took a can home.
That's right.
He took home a souvenir.
I had to.
He drank it on the way
Yeah.
home.
Roadie.
He's like, what are you doing? You eating jam in here?
Yeah.
That's right, officer.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Toast and jam, baby.
Yeah, I wouldn't pour any of them out. 3 was my least favorite. It did have a little funk to it and was a little flat. What I taste in the older ones, especially 1, 2, 3, is it's kind of like what it tastes like when the hops flavor dies out.
Oh, okay.
I got that in my most recent homebrew. We had it back on my birthday around that time.
Right.
Around my birthday, it was actually a really good beer.
Mm-hmm.
4 weeks later, the hop flavor started to drop out, and it kind of tasted just not flat as in like carbonation, but the flavor just fell flat.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting out of these older ones.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting kind of too. So I think it's kind of hard to like accurately judge them, but I don't like going like straight up 6 versus 7 because hey, they're in their prime right now. They're ready to fight. But I gotta go with some 7 right now.
Interesting. I went with 6.
Okay,
Slightly over 7.
Yeah, I'm digging like the piney kind of like taste and smell to the 7 right now. I feel like the 6 is more like I don't know, maybe a little more malty as opposed to with the pine. But I don't know. I can dig like I think what I need, or maybe that's what my senses are asking for right now. Is something
maybe
different.
it's just your mood.
Yeah.
It's your time of the month.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Or I don't know. Like I said, it's like
Want some chocolate?
smelling all these beers, and it's like
I get a lot more tropical out of 7.
Okay.
6 to me is a little more malty.
Okay.
So,
right.
So that explains it.
Yeah, I can dig it.
You know,
One
yeah,
I
like
might
malt.
have rated higher, but there's a mouse in it. So, and I thought it was dead, but it ended up it was passed out. So.
There's a mouse, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, Strange Brew. Anybody? Anybody?
Strange brew.
Anybody seen that movie?
I did. I love that movie.
Dan?
No.
Movie guy? You never seen
No.
Strange
Oh,
Brew?
my God.
Man.
Oh, the
You got to
Canadian-
watch it, review it for us.
Oh, yeah.
I think I will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have it on
definitely.
VHS somewhere.
Oh,
It's
really?
a great
You got a
movie.
VCR?
Great movie. Oh man,
You can like shine a flashlight through the tape and watch
I
it.
know, right? No, I'll
there's a mouse, eh?
Yeah.
pull it up on Cody.
There you
Oh,
go.
man.
All right, well, that's beer science, everybody.
There you go.
We want to know your favorites so far. If you
pretty
guys
smart.
have had one or hopefully more of the Luponic series, let us know what your favorites have been or what they are now or what they were before, if you've had some switch-ups in the lineup.
Correct.
Let us know. Social media is The Unfiltered Gentleman on everything except for Twitter is at Unfiltered Gents. So give us a holler, or as Big Papa Pump would say, holler if you hear me.
Yeah.
A little too inside, right?
Oh my God.
All right, we'll keep drinking these beers while we talk about
Yes,
it.
we will.
We got some very important sports news to talk about. But first, I have to mention, I went to the Five Threads second anniversary party over the weekend. Woo!
Okay, Rick.
A lot of beer. Yeah.
Nature boy.
Oh, man.
That's right. Nate was on fire.
Nice.
It was a, you get 3 tickets when you walk in the door, and then you can buy more. And I think I ended up, luckily they kind of forget to take your tickets sometimes.
Yeah.
The tickets are for beer?
Beer ticket, yeah.
Beer tickets.
And you buy the tickets?
Yeah, you buy the tickets, turn them in for beer, that kind of thing.
But you can still go back and buy more beer later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like you get 3s, you walk in with a nice little souvenir mug.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a really nice glass.
Okay.
I think I did the math correctly. I had 7 beers while I was there.
Cool.
And we're not
That's
talking...
what you remember.
Yeah,
So you probably
we're
have
talking
14.
like full pints, not 12 ounces. Had 3 of his new IPA over at Five Threads called Tomfoolery. And it's kind of, hence the beer
The burp word.
I can't want to say beer word. It's kind of his homage to East Coast IPAs, kind of like the hazy. It's not real cloudy like those disgusting fucking cloud bombs that they have over there. But it's got a little haze to it, and it's got some really nice, like, fruity notes. It's just a really easy, drinkable IPA. Clocks in at like 7.3 or 4 or something percent. It's good on the IBUs. It's very nice, and I can't wait to growler that shit up and rig it in so we can have it on the show.
Sounds like fun.
Really good. Had a couple of game day blondes. Had the High Gear, which is a nitro
I've done
stout.
that. Oh, sorry. You were talking about the beer.
Oh, yes. And he released his second anniversary Cherenkov. We've talked about Cherenkov before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the first one he released was just straight up Cherenkov. It's an imperial stout. It's boozy as fuck. It's Russian imperial stout, hence the name. For his first anniversary party, he put that on oak, and oak aged it. And so for this anniversary party, he put it in some whiskey barrels and aged it in the whiskey barrels.
Nice.
It was phenomenal.
Oh, man.
Had a little bit of that like hot whiskey burn. As it went down, and the aftertaste, a little whiskey in there. So,
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
yeah, it was good.
I can dig
No,
that.
I should have called in sick.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. We might need to take a field trip.
Yeah, and I wasn't feeling good either.
Yeah, that would have made you feel better.
Yeah, I felt like I needed a beer.
Yeah. I always say when you're feeling
I
sick.
felt sober.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's terrible.
no.
Terrible.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
I haven't felt like that in years. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow.
Immediately. I find that when I'm feeling like sick, I don't necessarily want beer. Like I want whiskey. Whiskey always makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
I don't know. I'm scared to get like hungover when I'm sick.
True.
Because I've been like, oh, I'm already feeling bad. What's a hangover going to be? It's like, it's going to be like a hangover when you have the flu. It's going to be bad. It's like, so,
Extra shitty.
yeah.
So
Flew over.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's the worst.
one flew over. Yeah. So anyways, it was a lot of fun. Hung out with listener John and a couple of other beer friends. Met some new people there. Met some new friends. And it was a good time. A lot of beer.
Like it.
A lot of beer.
Like it.
Yeah, I set my beer down for 2 seconds, and I looked down, and my dog is going to town on it. I was so proud.
And he's
There you
supposed to
go.
drive home.
Yeah, it was dicey. Oh, speaking of tales from Uber, we got an Uber ride home.
Oh, yeah?
Don't think the guy was the same guy from the profile picture. Was unclear, and he drove like a crazy person.
Oh.
And he was supposed
That's right. I remember you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you are. Yeah. Yeah, you had hair in the picture.
I have a wig.
Yeah. He got off an exit too early, and like he puts on his blinker, like, oh no, not this one, the next one. Just nothing, no acknowledgement, just gets off, and then his map like reroutes it, so he just keeps going that way. But it's like just no sells the fact that he got off way too early.
What a day.
Playing it cool, like he
Yeah.
knew what he was doing all along.
Yeah. I think he was stoned,
Uh-oh.
and so then I reported him to Uber, and I got my money back.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Though I'm glad I made it out alive to get my money back.
Right.
That was nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, anyways, Scott had some Luponic D over the weekend.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise. I'll call it my nerdy weekend. My wife's cousin, my wife's cousin comes out every now and then. He lives in the Philippines, but I don't know what business he's in. But he has to fly to the USA for some kind of business thing.
Okay.
So he ends up, during his business trip, he'll spend time with his daughter who lives in Missouri or whatever. I don't know. And then he wants to live with the legend beer drinker Scott. And it was funny. Well, yeah, here you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the new Filipino national anthem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. So anyway, I picked him up at the airport on Friday, and we got back to the area of West Hollywood where I live.
Mm-hmm. Born and raised.
And proud to be part of it.
Yep.
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Literally.
The wife had to work a little bit that night, so she's like, "Why don't you and cousin boy there just go find some dinner somewhere?" And
Boom.
I bought some beer earlier, so
Nice.
I brought the beer to the room. We stayed at a hotel,
Sure.
and so I told him it's up to you. We can go get something and bring it back, because I got beer here. We can watch the game. We're watching a preseason Laker game. So no matter what you say, he agrees to. I don't know if he understands what I'm saying,
DTF.
or if, he just
Go.
So we were looking for a place to eat, and we found this new burger place in T.O.
What?
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. It's a nice place. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about it, but it was
Sure.
a new place.
Okay.
So we get out of the
It's out here
car.
in Southern California.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For our Ashburn listeners.
there you go. Thousand Oaks has been number one.
That's true. Lately,
Yeah.
they've been
Yeah.
peaking up the charts.
There you go.
Not too far from Simi Valley.
Exactly. So I told him as we're getting out of the car, we're ready to walk in. I said, "Hey, we'll just grab something to go, and then we'll come
Sure.
back to the room and watch the game and eat our burgers and have
That's what
drink
they
our
call
beer."
it. Yeah.
Yeah, he fell for it.
Yeah.
So as I looked in the window, I saw on tap Luponic Distortion.
Yeah.
Boom.
So I told him, "Hey, you know what? On second thought, let's eat here." And he agreed to that. So I got a picture of Luponic and
Boom.
I'll show you how a man drinks.
that's what I did, because he's not much of a beer drinker, so I drank most of it.
Is this like when the fat guy cuts a piece of cake and then takes the cake and leaves the slice?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I poured him a glass and then drank the pitcher.
Poured him a shot.
That's
and-
right. Here, drink this.
Yeah, that's
drink
nice.
this like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like to pull this one? I go to places and we have Luponic Distortion, and I swear 90% of the time I confuse the bartender / waitress person. Like, oh, which one do you have? Oh, it's an IPA.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, I know. Which one is it? Well, it's an IPA from Firestone. Yes. You have the option to have 7 different versions of Luponic Distortion. Do you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7? Because some of them I don't like as much, and I might try this other beer on your menu. Some of them I really like, and we'll put down 4. Oh, I'll go find out. Then they come back, and they've asked finally somebody who knows. One girl, I asked her which one. Oh, it's an IPA. I said,
Oh.
no, I know, but it's a whole series of revolving IPAs with different hops each time. Do you know which one you had? Oh, you know about it? I want to say, didn't I just ask you which number you had? Like, of course I... No, what is it?
Oh, God.
How many people ask you which one it is
Yeah.
and then don't know what it... I was like, what the fuck? Of course I know about it.
I know.
Oh.
That's ridiculous. Why are they going to fuck around with you and you haven't even had your beer yet?
I know.
That's right.
Hey, I'm sober. Do not fuck
no
with
kidding.
me.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
Yeah. Even if you're joking, I've got no sense of humor yet.
Nope. Not yet.
And here's what a legend I am for this family. I've told the story before where let's Scott the beer drinker. Let's stop in the USA and drink beer with Scott.
Right.
Yep.
So he does a selfie of me and him drinking beer. All of a sudden, he gets all these hits on his phone.
For reals?
You're with Tito Scott. You're with Uncle Scott drinking beer. And everybody just.
The national anthem starts
Therefore,
playing.
the new Filipino national anthem starts playing.
Manny
Wow.
Pacquiao
Yeah.
likes the picture.
Oh, Manny's on his way out.
Oh, you know what? You need to let me know the next time he's in town. He needs to know that this isn't just an anomaly.
Oh, okay.
Like, we will put him to shame. We'll just drink beer all night long.
Oh.
It'll be cute.
He won't last.
No, God,
Of course
no.
not.
Oh, no.
And what was funny was I kept, he would leave it up to me all weekend long to order the beer, and I'd always order these strong IPA beers, whatever,
Right.
And he wouldn't say anything because he agrees to everything, like I said.
Yeah.
And so finally, we went somewhere towards the end of the weekend, and we were at a bar. We were getting ready to order some appetizers and beer, and whatever. So the bartender comes in, what do you guys want to drink? And before I could say anything, he goes, Bud Light.
You said yes. He'll take water.
Yeah. Give him his little Bud Light.
Give him his little water over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And put a nipple on it.
Yeah, you should tell him that. I mean, the three of us, the Unfiltered Gentlemen, are literally professional drinkers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And if he wants to hang out with some beer celebrities,
yeah, he wouldn't last.
yeah. Could you imagine maybe us and get those ass hats over at the Booze League over?
Oh man! Oh man!
Oh my God.
You just start weeping. This is what you people do. Oh my God.
All day, day.
That's right. It's just Tuesday, bitch.
Yeah,
That's right.
Oh,
You
God.
got work tomorrow.
That's right.
I'm working in a couple hours. What are you talking about?
I'm driving for Uber
I'm
in
in
10 minutes.
I'm in between jobs.
Yeah. In fact, let me turn on my Uber app right
That's
now.
right.
I need some rides.
A couple more drinks. I'm going to drive.
That's right. All right. Let's talk a little sports, shall we? Lots
Oh, yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Of course,
Got a lot of shit going on.
as per usual, brought to us by cleanuptheglass.com
Nice.
for all your basketball reading needs.
Bang.
Whether it's the Baltimore Chop or the 1-2 punch, it's time for sports.
I don't know if you guys have heard, but the bird is the word. The Dodgers are in the fucking World Series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
How awesome is that shit?
That's gangster.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, man. And then the way they got in there, too.
Yeah.
You know, just to really
Slipped in nice and easy.
stomp on the Cubbies like that. The world champions just, boom, on the way out. Yeah, you guys had no chance.
Oh, yeah.
11-1.
Yeah, don't mind us as we slide past you.
That's right.
That's right. They've
Bang,
lost
bang.
one game in the whole
Yeah.
postseason
Yeah.
so far.
And Clayton not looking like Peyton this year.
No.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Although the deeper we get, the more nervous I get.
A little bit, right?
Yeah. We'll try not to jinx
But
it.
yeah.
Hey.
He's pitching game 1 tomorrow, so
Yeah.
Yep.
He's going 2 games in a row, but he's had like 5 days off. So it's
Yeah.
not a big
Yeah,
deal.
he'll be good.
As you hear this, it'll be tonight. If you listen to it the day it drops on Tuesday.
That's right.
Very excited. I was looking at tickets for the World Series.
Oh, fuck, no.
Literally the next morning, and the cheapest ticket I found was $845.
That's what I've been hearing, like
Yeah.
$900 and shit.
I
so.
hear that by now those aren't even available. We're talking thousands.
I'm sure, yeah.
I did see one
Forget it.
ticket for the low price. If you want to sit in the suites, low price of $65,000.
Is that
Oh,
it?
really?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow.
I might
65,000.
go. I might go.
I might
Yeah.
check my couch, see if I got 65 extra thousand.
Yeah.
just lying around.
That's like some Bill Gates shit.
I know,
No
right?
kidding.
Who can I feel like we're gonna look in the crowd at the Dodger games at Dodger Stadium because the Houston tickets are like half this price because it's Houston. I feel like we're gonna look at Dodger Stadium and it's only gonna be celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course,
There's not going to
yeah.
be a
That's gonna be.
there might be some Dodger hats out there, but
Right.
a bunch of stupid collared shirts and, you know what I mean, a bunch of douchebags.
Yeah, like being at a Laker game.
Yes,
Right. Oh,
exactly.
Will Ferrell, Flea,
Oh,
Jack
my
Nicholson.
God.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mess.
Yeah, Gal Gadot was at Game 1 at Staples Center the other night.
Oh, really?
Showed her a couple of times.
Mm.
She's a bit of all right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good dope. Never mind.
Nice try. But yeah, very excited to have the Dodgers.
That's
in the World
right.
Series.
Since 1988.
Yeah, I was 3 the last time they were in.
That's right.
And so I do not remember
I was
any of it.
not much older than that.
Yeah,
That was 4. I remember seeing Blue. That's all I remember.
Yeah, Kirk who?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
the Kirk Gibson home run.
That's
right.
Turned down for what? Justin Turner going
That's
crazy.
right. Oh man,
Kike going nuts.
what?
Grand
7
slam.
RBIs?
Yeah. You know, it's
Holy
funny.
shit.
A lot of people on Facebook were just writing like Kike with a
That's
lot of
right.
exclamation marks. One guy posted, a not sports fan posted, why I first looked at Facebook and wondered why there was all these anti-Semitic remarks
Oh, my God.
because it's kind of spelled like kike. Yeah.
What's wrong with that, man?
Yeah, he said he Googled it before he responded to anybody, so it's a good thing he Googled it first. But he
Yeah.
thought everybody was like also an anti-Jew on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Oh, my God.
But in reality, we're just pro Kike.
That's right.
Exactly. We're pro. Hey, and by the way, we're going to spend time on this because this is the first real sports team we've had go to a finals in a long time.
In a long
It's been a minute.
time,
We had
Yeah,
a weird hockey team win a couple things.
I
or
thought we were
whatever they-
talking real sports.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Correct.
I mean, the Lakers haven't done anything.
No.
Football's been quiet. for a
Football, we
while.
haven't had a team
Sure,
until this
sure.
year. And,
Though, how about those 5-2 Rams?
oh my god!
Holy shit.
They're running amok on the league right
That's
now.
right.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought that happened?
Who would've
Ramming it
thought?
up.
Yeah.
How about those Dodgers going to the World Series?
How about that?
How
That's right.
about
Yeah.
that?
Let's get back to that.
First time since 19.
He's had a few, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
All
more
right.
than a few.
Dodgers are favored.
I drove over here in reverse, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah,
Transmission fucked up or just you?
just me.
Okay. I was looking at some odds. Dodgers are favored. They're around minus 150, give or take, depending on who you ask, which means you have to bet $150 to win 100.
Right.
Whereas I think the Astros are around plus 180 is I think what I was seeing. So, which means you bet 100, you win 180 if they win.
Wow.
It was 50-50. A lot of the games were around 50-50 for straight-up wins,
right?
Who the winner was, except 60% towards the Dodgers the night that Peyton's pitching. So,
oh really?
Clayton Kershaw. Yeah, hopefully he pulls through. These people are betting on Clayton Kershaw to pitch a good playoff game.
That's
dicey.
That's a little dicey.
Yeah.
I think Vegas would have went a little ballsy on that.
Well, this isn't Vegas. This is what people are actually betting. This is where they're putting their money. So, look, he's played well this year. He's played well in the postseason. I hope it continues. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But if you look at years past, that's a dicey bet.
Let's pat him on the butt.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I think I sent you guys that link between they were comparing him and Koufax.
Mm-hmm.
Where Koufax got better in the postseason as Kershaw got worse in the postseason.
Right. It's a weird phenomenon.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But that's interesting. All the big money's going on Kershaw because, like you said, if you're a Dodger fan, like you kind of have a
it's all these celebrities that don't know.
You know what I mean?
Everybody's going to be at the
they
game.
have no idea.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where's their yellow and purple uniforms?
Right.
Oh my God.
How do you get the stadium to Staples? And some stars.
Why do these hot dogs taste like shit?
Yeah. Dodger dog.
Why does my shit taste like hot dogs?
They're interchangeable. This is also the first World Series since 1970 where both teams were over 100 wins.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's kind of cool.
That's pretty gangster.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Astros were at 101. Dodgers
104.
Yeah. So, interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Two really good teams.
And this is how fickle people are. And I guess mainly just the group I'm with. Maybe it's just the group I'm with. I don't know. But during the Astro-Yankee series, when the Astros won the first two games in Houston, which is, their home.
Right.
The guys that I hang around with, they're like, oh, yeah, it's over. The Astros are going to win. And then when they went back to New York and then the Yankees won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And then there's the total opposite. They're, oh, my God, the Yankees, they just totally destroyed the Astros. It's going to be Yankees. And I'm like,
where were you a week ago?
Yeah. I'm like, guys, you relax. They haven't gone back to Houston yet.
Welcome to playoff sports.
Yeah, no kidding. I was
mean?
laughing at him, and I'm like of a minority of the people that were saying the Astros are going to come back and win the game. I should have bet money.
Yeah, there was an asshole in my work that used to like we would talk like sports all the time. And it would be like we'd be watching playoff basketball, and then so and so would win, and be like, "Oh my God, they're going to sweep them!" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" And then the other team would win 2 games, and be like, "Oh, they're going to beat them in 5." I'm like, "Shut up!" Like, I'm tired of you making your dumbass predictions and like changing your mind every second.
Was his name Todd?
No, his name was Michael Dogger.
Oh, it sounds like a Todd.
No, he's a complete asshat.
Not Dogger.
I mean, fuck you, Dogger.
That's right.
You're supposed to win at home, so I mean, it's nothing special.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, it's a playoff series, man. Right. It's not
Although
over until it's over.
I was kind of hoping, in a way, we'd get the Dodger-Yankee rivalry going up.
I'll be honest. I was hoping the Yankees would take it.
I was too.
It's kind of a Lakers-Celtic thing.
Yeah,
if it was Dodgers-Yankees, Vin's got to come back.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's got to come back anyways, but if it was Dodgers-Yankees, he's got no excuses. Like, you better show up.
He would.
Speaking of Vin, can I say that he has publicly stated that he feels he doesn't belong in the booth for the World Series.
So humble.
There's no one more humble and more wrong than Vin Scully.
No
correct.
Kidding. Yeah.
I have started the hashtag Bring Back Vin.
Yeah.
Please contribute to it by hashtagging other Vin things, Vin Scully things, and hashtag Bring Back Vin. He needs to be at the even if it's just an inning. If it's just an inning, I know he's an old man. He's retired.
Yeah.
He feels like he doesn't deserve it. Just Vin for one inning.
I would like
for
him,
the World Series.
Yeah, I would like him for like a home game where if we're down a game, just to hear his voice like for one inning and be like, you know what, maybe we can come back or something. You know what I mean?
I was talking about it. My girlfriend's like, you would cry. I was like, actually, I probably would tear up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I get where he's coming from. It's almost kind of like an Elgin Baylor kind of deal. Like, when, like Elgin Baylor had never won, and then when he said, fuck it, I retire, and then the Lakers went on a 33-game win streak, and they won their first championship in Los Angeles, and he was kind of like, I don't want a championship ring. I know it was technically a part of the team, but don't give me one.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can kind of see what he's saying, but you're completely fucking wrong, Vin. Like, you got to be there.
He may not have put the work in this year, but he's put the work in for the last 60-plus years.
Exactly. Hey.
So, he more than deserves it. We more than deserve it as Dodger fans.
He's the Dodgers.
Yeah.
No kidding.
He's the Dodgers.
He's the voice of summer.
I kind of, in my mind, I pictured who should throw out the first ball, like the first 2 games. One of them should be Kurt Gibson because of the last time they were in the World Series.
I love it.
The other one, Vin Scully.
I like that.
Throw out the first ball, call a couple of innings, and
he's gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, and if
I don't think he will, but
I don't think he will. I think he'll refuse it, and let's go with the fact that he's going to refuse it. At the very least, we need him at the beginning saying it's time for Dodger baseball.
Oh,
Yeah.
No
at the
kidding.
very least.
Yeah.
At the very least, we need that much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, non-Dodger
Yeah,
fans.
yeah. Fuck
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're in the World Series for the first time in 29 years.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a break here.
Yeah. We're going to stroke ourselves off.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk a little football.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
First blowout for the Denver Broncos in 25 years.
Wow.
Who was that?
Who was that?
Oh,
Some flash in the
somebody-
pan team.
Wait, it's a LA team.
Yeah, I think it was the Clippers.
You got a choice of
Clippers.
two.
Yeah, LAC.
LAC. It had to be the Clippers.
Must have been the Clippers.
It was the Chargers.
What
oh, my
the
God.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What a game.
That was unbelievable.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chargers. You got their defense was. I was wondering who those guys really were.
It was money.
They were all
It was
over.
not the
Simmons.
Chargers.
And well, of course, the Denver defense was pretty strong.
Well,
Because they had, the Chargers at one point had I think it was a 1st and goal or whatever, and they didn't get in.
mm-hmm.
They even on the 4th and 1, they even still tried. And I'm not going to bore you with the all that
Please.
kind of bullshit. But and so I'm at that time of 0-0, I'm thinking, oh fuck, we're screwed, But man, the defense, they kicked Simeon's ass. the
Yeah, they
whole
really
game.
did. And, it was funny because I think a couple of weeks ago I had said that the Chargers in another division could probably compete for that division title. And even listening back to it, I was like, oh, what a fucking asshat. Why did I say that? There's no way that could happen. But, if you go to this week, you look at, that entire division, it just got turned fucking upside down.
It's a weird division.
The Chargers beat the shit out of the Broncos, and then the fucking Raiders beat the Chiefs somehow. And it was just
Miracle.
those two teams were at the bottom, and everyone's like, oh, those two teams are done. It's the Broncos and Chiefs going at it. Nope, not anymore. I don't know what the fuck
it's
that
weird.
whole division's all fucked up, man.
What I mean by miracle, not that the Raiders are bad. It's just the way the game ended.
Yeah. I mean, they were down.
Yeah.
They were down, and they
It's
just
weird.
came back and won it. So, it's like the same thing. It's like those were the two top teams in that division, and they went down to the lesser teams, in quotes.
The only thing constant in the NFL right now is the 49ers.
I wasn't going to say nothing. I wasn't going to say anything. They need Kaepernick so bad.
Oh, God.
He's looking at us talking about football with smiling faces.
Yeah,
and, man, fuck you guys, man.
He's kneeling right now. Somewhere he's kneeling, saying, you guys, you fucked up.
Oh, man.
He may be taking a knee, but that whole team is taking a cock right now.
Oh, my God.
It's bad.
It is terrible.
Too bad.
I won't
It's
even
sad.
watch.
It's
I won't
sad.
watch.
I don't blame you.
I won't watch.
From where they were to where they are now.
I don't want them to get my rating.
No.
I don't want it to count. I just can't. I can't watch. I won't watch. I'm not going to watch until Jed York's out of that office.
Yeah?
I like the team too much.
Oh, my God.
Fuck Jed York.
Well, there's room on our bandwagon if you want to
Oh,
jump
my
on.
gosh.
Hey, I'm jumping on that Rams bandwagon.
Yeah, right now, right? Why not?
5-2.
Yeah,
Hey,
hey.
man, if I'm going to jump on a bandwagon, it'd be like every other Seattle
There
fan.
you go.
There you go.
I jump on a bandwagon.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Kirk Cousins,
Mm-hmm.
his wife gave birth the other day.
He likes that.
He did. He does like that. And he was so into not missing the quarterback meeting that he FaceTimed into the meeting. Colt McCoy is his backup, and McCoy held up the phone so he could be part of the meeting via FaceTime.
Oh, really?
That's dedication right
That's
there.
a backup job right there.
Yeah.
You better hold that phone.
Poor Colt, he saw the kid coming out of the vagina.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh,
No, put it on your
no.
face. Put it on your
No.
face. Kurt, come on,
Yeah.
please. Not on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Colt.
Unfortunately, all that prep work did not translate well
Yeah.
last night against
Yeah.
the Eagles. Yeah.
Oops.
Not too good.
They're
Sorry.
getting
Sorry,
their
Kirk.
ass whooped.
Yeah, he didn't like that so much.
Nope.
Not so much. So, interesting. Martavis Bryant, he's having some issues with his team there. Doesn't want to be in Pittsburgh anymore.
Yeah.
And-
Why?
I don't know. And so then Monday, he just he called in sick.
Fuck it.
I can't be there.
Nope.
Can't be there.
Done.
Yeah.
Done, son.
Dunskies.
Yep.
So, interesting. Oop, I got lost in the red.
I don't
There it is. Steph
understand
Curry.
why you wouldn't want to be on the Steelers.
Yeah, of all the teams, he's not a fucking 49er.
Yeah.
I understand he's not getting the ball probably as much as he wants.
Right.
But I mean, they got a plethora of talent. I mean, you know what I mean? It's him, Hayward.
Wasn't he gone all last year?
He was.
Wasn't he suspended for a
Yes.
year?
On top of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of lose your spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I understand he's a talent, but come on, dude. Like,
Yeah.
gotta calm down.
Yeah. Steph Curry needs to calm down because he
What's going on?
he got fined $50,000, 50, for throwing his mouthpiece at the referee.
Did they lose that game? Did they play the Grizzlies and lose again?
Yes.
Did it? Yeah.
They've only won one game.
How can
They are not looking good.
really?
This is like when the Lakers had too much talent and they lost every game. You know, they had the mailman, and Gary Payton, and
they
all that
wanted to
stuff.
sign Nick Young. I didn't tell them to do it. They did it.
He looked good game one.
Yeah, he did.
He was dropping threes.
Yeah, eventually he did make
The
some.
one they lost?
Yeah, exactly. I said
Locker room poison.
I said that one time too. I said, "Hey man, Nick Young had one really good season with the Lakers and blah blah blah." And a wise man once told me, "But did they win?" I'm like, "You motherfucker!"
And who was that wise man?
It was a wise old man talking to me about basketball.
He's sitting next to you right now?
No,
Not that old.
Oh, okay.
not that wise.
Yeah. Now,
And
people
then
are...
somebody in the Warriors locker room was recording Nick Young talking
Oh,
on the phone.
Jesus.
So
Oh, jeez.
Oh
what's
God,
going on with
again.
that?
Not
Yo,
again.
What's up with that?
that man's in Brooklyn. What are we talking about?
Yeah. People are saying that Steph should have been suspended a game for the mouth.
For throwing him out
yeah.
there.
Yeah, at a referee.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
probably.
suspended.
But here's the deal. The NBA is in mid-season form already. I mean, guys are losing their temper.
yeah.
And we just started. We haven't played 10 games yet.
Yeah.
And you got Steph throwing his mouthpiece. Kevin Durant, like the other night, he's walking off the court. Some fan yelling at him. He pointed at his ring finger to the fan, saying, "We got a ring." And I mean, and then people getting suspended for saying obscene things to fans. And I mean, usually it takes like
Oh, you mean Kyrie?
yeah, yeah.
You're right.
Usually it takes at least till December to
Yeah.
for
we're not even at
this
the
to
end
start
of October
happening.
yet. You're
Well,
right.
and let's be fair, the players, they're not the only ones in mid-season form. I was watching the Lakers-Suns game the other night. I felt like that whistle was hooked up to a goddamn air pump. The referees were blowing whistles when nothing was going on.
God,
Yeah,
man.
the referees are just like way over.
They are insane.
Don't get me started on the referees. They're just terrible every
They're
year.
Wow,
garbage.
yeah.
I feel like they get worse and worse every year.
Yeah, they
Their
definitely
15
do.
seconds of fame or whatever.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And
when,
there's no punishment in the NBA for the referees.
it's sad when I start to miss Joey Crawford.
Right?
You know what I mean? It is sad. This is a
Yeah.
sad day.
Who's the
Sad
one
day
that's
in
in jail
basketball.
for gambling? I want him back.
Oh, Donaghy, that's my
Yeah.
boy.
I
Yeah.
think he's out now.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
let's bring him back.
He's
in.
giving tips on like how to gamble on sports.
Oh,
He's the man.
Yeah, him and Pete Rose are holding a seminar.
He's the man, dude.
Oh,
Donaghy.
I got a question for Dan.
Okay.
Did I hear correctly that the NBA got rid of home and away jerseys?
What do you mean? Like,
I heard that there's no more home and away. Like, they have their two colors, but they can just wear them whenever the fuck they want.
well, I mean, I think that's kind of been a thing. Like ever since, like, especially when like LeBron was coming up on the Cavs. Like I noticed, like if they wanted to wear their nice, flashy little like road jerseys at home, they would do it. And the Lakers
I
would
noticed,
wear their.
yeah, I noticed a few, especially against the Celtics for some reason. The Lakers would wear their home jerseys against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah.
I noticed but ever so slightly, just every now and then you'd see a sprinkling of opposite jerseys being worn.
Oh, it's really fucked up now.
But I hear it's officially there's no more home and away jerseys.
I-
They just have two jerseys and they wear whatever they want.
if they can say it's official or it's not, but I think it's been a fucked up thing for a long time. Like I was just like for a long time, like the Lakers would be on the road. I'm like, why are they
Right.
wearing their fucking gold?
Yeah.
Like I thought they're going to be wearing their
How
purple
am I
today.
supposed to tell? I mean, yes, I could look at the scoreboard
Right.
one than the other, but I mean, when you watch the game and you're just like looking up, you're like, oh, Lakers must be at home at the Boston Garden? I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I think I was talking to somebody else about that. I was like, hey, we won in Phoenix. But like, no, we're at home. I go, no. You were watching at a bar or something because
Yeah.
we were on the road. It was
Look at
just-
that logo in center court and all the
Exactly.
empty chairs. Have you guys seen an emptier arena than at Phoenix the other night?
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
What a mess!
only
dude.
people that have lost bets are in that arena.
Yeah, it's true. Even the coach isn't there anymore.
Oh
No.
my god! Everyone wants out.
God.
He's like, fire me. They fired him. He's like, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sons.
And then Bledsoe's on his way out.
Yeah, Bledsoe tweeted
Happiest
the other
man in
day
the
and said,
world.
I don't want to be here. And then they tried to cover it up and say, well, he was at the salon with his girl.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
that's what he texts to the world. I don't want to be here.
Yeah. Well,
Shut up.
So they've asked him to stop traveling with the team.
That would work for me at Cleanup Glass, but that's not going to work for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah. Make sure you follow at Cleanup Glass. Or Gas. A former Warriors executive has admitted that they tanked the 2012 season, the season before they drafted Barnes.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And that further proof that teams are just tanking. And
What?
Yeah.
They need to do away with the way they do the lottery and the draft and figure something else out.
They really do.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but you're right. Like, tanking is just garbage, and Philly's been doing it forever.
Right? For
Yeah.
at least 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because
Look how it's worked for them.
I was about to say that because, as bad as everyone wants to talk about Lonzo Ball, we could have Markelle Fultz. Have you seen that man shoot free throws? Holy
my
shit.
God.
He looks like Shaq shooting his free throws the way he sets it up. His first free throw, he shot it and slammed it off the side of the backboard. I'm like, oh my God, you are a point guard. How are you doing that?
And
Wow.
didn't he shoot 2?
Yeah.
That didn't never hit the rim?
Yeah. Yeah, he's really bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
how can you miss a free throw as a professional player?
He makes 2 in a row now, and the crowd goes crazy.
That's awesome.
He is awful.
terrible.
Poor guy.
Well, I leave this decision on how to handle this in the faithful hands of Commissioner Dan.
He'll yeah.
I don't know,
He'll
man.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Commissioner Dan knows what to do.
It's interesting. I've heard that people said that you should do like a playoff system or something for the bottom 8 teams or whatever for a lottery. But I mean, that would only work. But you would think the teams that don't win that probably need the pick because they're really bad. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's
maybe the whole league is a lottery,
yeah.
and it's not. You don't get
Yeah,
more
I don't
by
know.
how many losses you have. It's just a random picking of numbers, and maybe the first place team gets a first pick. You never know.
Well, that's what they did in '85, and then that's how the New York Knicks got Patrick Ewing. But then everyone started saying, "Hey, wait a minute, New York, really? They barely ended up there, and they got the first pick."
And let's be honest, the real problem here is that the whole draft is rigged.
It really is.
It's been rigged
Yeah.
for years and years.
If they can find a way, like you said, I would be cool with the draft like that where everybody got thrown in it. But if they could find a way to like prove to everyone that it's not rigged, then I would be cool with that.
Or maybe like the bottom, say 10 or 15, have an equal chance of getting first pick. It's not like, oh, you were very last place. You get more envelopes in the stupid ball that doesn't actually spin anything. So I don't know. Commissioner Dan can think of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let's
I would.
figure it out because
Yeah.
I can't.
It's getting ridiculous.
If you know you're bad, you're gonna just
Yeah.
tank it.
Especially
to get a good
if
pick.
you're 3/4 of the way through the season and you're
Yeah.
bad, it's like
You've won, like, 3 games.
Right.
and-
Let's make sure we go for first of the
Yeah.
worst. And then finally, real quickly, Claire Jeffries is a high school homecoming queen that also kicked the game-winning field goal for her high school.
Holy shit!
Kind of
What?
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
She's the homecoming queen and the game winner for their football team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was kind of cool. Thought I'd bring that up. Chicks and football.
Yeah.
She's the homecoming queen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And
I'm
kicked
okay
the
with
field
all of
goal.
this.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see a problem with it.
Now, did
pretty
she
cool.
kick the field goal in her like little dress?
How
and stuff?
dare you?
Here we
Curious.
go.
I don't know. I mean, she did. That's more of a challenge.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
And then
Imagine
no.
that.
I
Get
mean,
that with her crown on.
Koo didn't do that with the Chargers.
Fuck. You talking about Young Ho? Leave that Young Ho alone.
Young Ho.
Young Ho Koo. That's my boy.
Oh, that
Where
guy's
is he
sharp.
now?
That's my favorite Ho.
I think he's a homecoming queen somewhere.
Yeah, she's much better than he is.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, all right, we've spent a lot of time
Way
on
too much
sports.
time.
Whoops.
Yeah, sorry.
So, go Dodgers.
Yes.
Hey, that's right.
But I teased it earlier.
Mm.
We've got a a pumpkin battle
Oh.
from the 21st Amendment girls.
Hi, I'm Renee.
This is Chelsea.
And we are the 21st Amendment girls.
We asked for beer suggestions last month, and we didn't get any. So guess what you're getting? Pumpkin ale!
Basic. It's all right.
We're not sorry, and we're not wearing Ugg boots. Because
Yeah.
it's 74 degrees here.
Winter, where are you?
Fall, you can come at any time.
I'm not that mad about it. But I'm not that mad about pumpkin beers either. I know people bitch about these, but... And I think there are a lot of ones that are subpar
Subpar at best.
out there,
to
right?
quote my
There
brother.
are breweries that do it just to do it because it's the thing to do.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I'm walking through the grocery store and there are things that are pumpkin flavored that shouldn't be pumpkin flavored.
There are a lot of things these days that are
I think
pumpkin
I saw some
flavored.
like the equivalent of like pumpkin Cheerios the other day. No, thank you. But there are some really good pumpkin beers out there, so I don't
There
want
are.
to discredit the pumpkin flavor altogether.
There have been enough people who have bitched about it that I feel like I haven't seen as many pumpkin beers this
True.
year as in past years.
And I think people are getting a little more creative and instead doing things like the Oktoberfest or the Marsden's right instead, but we opted with pumpkin.
We did.
We're going with pumpkin.
And I'd rather have this than, what's that thing called?
Pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
The PSL.
The PSL. Clearly, we're very basic over here.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to start you off with this month's challengers. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. So in one corner we have Dogfish Head. Everyone knows this one. Punkin Ale. Everyone knows Dogfish Head because they're out of Delaware. They've got the cool little shark thing. That's actually on my keychain. That is my bottle opener. So this Punkin Ale is 7% ABV, and it's supposedly, based on the ingredients, more on the sweet side because you've got the pumpkin and the cinnamon, right? But then you've got brown sugar, nutmeg, and allspice.
Okay.
So very kind of pumpkin pie-ish.
I tend to favor beers that have that pumpkin. Like, if you can nail a pumpkin pie in a beer,
Yeah.
I'll nail you. No, I won't.
Was that your name? That's like a Tinder line. Swipe right. Swipe right.
Swipe right. But I mean, like, that's what I'm looking for in a pumpkin beer, but not one that is...
And a real pumpkin flavor.
Yes.
I
Doesn't
gotcha.
make me think I'm going to have a diabetes either. That's what I'm afraid
No
of.
one wants the beatus.
Beatus. And then in the other corner, we have New Belgium's Voodoo Ranger, the special release of Atomic Pumpkin. And this one comes in at a 6.4 ABV, and it is made with pumpkin ale featuring cinnamon and habanero chili peppers for just that right amount of heat. Oh my.
Ooh, okay. I don't know that I've had a spicy pumpkin,
I'm not really sure how
Beer?
to feel about this.
but I'm into it. I think it could be good.
It has potential, just like my last boyfriend.
Okay. Well, now I'm not, like, the bar has been lowered for these beers. I'm not totally opposed to spicy beers either. I think they can be executed very well. Habanero chili type beers. But we'll see. So which one should we start with?
I say we go with the classic.
Okay. Pumpkin ale?
And then we have, like,
All
we
right.
set the standard.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Didn't it, like, straight up smell like pumpkin too?
Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, that nose.
That's a good pumpkin beer. This is my first pumpkin beer of the season, guys. So we just, like, not ever, but of this.
We broke the seal for this year.
Yeah. That was good. That was a good start.
I don't feel like I'm getting the beatus.
No, but it does have the sweeter. I can taste the brown sugar, almost like a burnt creme brulee-ish type brown sugar on top.
And, you definitely get the cinnamon tones.
It's light. It's not too light. This is a brown ale. 7%,
I feel like I'm not tasting the 7%, though.
You might not crush 6 of these, but you could have more than one.
Yeah.
For sure, right?
But it would be a beer I would crack open after work, and that would be, like, my dedicated beer for the night.
Would you have it with your Thanksgiving meal?
Ooh, I need to talk my mom out of wine and into this beer.
You're welcome. You can take that one. That one's a thing. All right.
Sorry, Mom.
That's good. All right, let's see what the other one has.
All right, so you ready for a little bit of spice?
I think.
All right, cheers.
Here we go. Oh. Whoa, the nose. Did you do that too?
That's
It's not spicy. The nose is like...
It smells like canned pumpkin.
Yes. The nose is sweet.
The nose is sweet.
The
but
flavor profile is spicy, but not like, ouch, spicy.
we've had some abusive habanero like beers before. Where
That's a pleasant spice. It's spicy in less of a habanero. If you hadn't told me it was habanero, I might not have guessed that it would. Ooh, wait, hold on. The longer it sits there, hold on.
Right in
Maybe
the
I'm
throat.
taking it back. I was gonna say it tasted more like an allspice,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
But actually, no. The longer it sits there, I like that. Creep up on you, heat. I appreciate that.
You like the creepy beer.
Yes.
I'm behind you.
What does that say about me? Swipe left.
All right.
Damn. Okay. Wow. I am pleasantly surprised by these two. I thought, oh, for sure, I'm coming in a skeptic.
Yeah. I think this might be the hardest one we've had.
Oh shit. Damn it. There are good qualities about both that I really, really like. Oh, this is gonna be tough.
Dogfish Head executed that like amazingly.
Oh fuck.
But
Yep.
how about this? Which one would you buy a whole 6-pack of and actually drink the whole 6-pack?
Yeah. Well, you know what I was thinking of. That's the debate I'm having in my head. Is I could drink close to 6 pumpkin ales
From Dogfish Head.
However,
Okay.
in the past, remember we've done the which one would you bring to a party? By that rule, I would bring Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah.
Right?
Shoot.
I was not expecting to be this impressed by both beers.
I think we
Can we
have,
vote for both?
I think we
Damn it.
finally don't agree on it. On the beer.
I'm not even mad. I'm excited. Finally. And I could totally understand, really, why we... It's not even a disagree. It's almost just a... Which day is it?
Yeah, exactly. The spice, I don't know if I could have more than the half a beer that I will be having.
I crush some spicy food there. Right? I enjoy crying because of pepper.
I mean, I generally do, but I don't want to cry with my pumpkin beer.
This is nice, though. It's not building too much. It's not like as I'm drinking, I'm like, oh, it's getting too hot. It's just a pleasant...
Yeah. I feel like the pumpkin is being lost at the end with the habanero. And it's very light.
Okay.
It's a light pumpkin flavor. But if I'm going for a pumpkin beer, the other one is a pumpkin beer.
Yeah.
And I'm dedicated to the pumpkin beer cause.
I hear ya.
I'm not sorry. All right.
Yeah, for a classic pumpkin beer.
Yes.
Dogfish Head Punkin Ale.
Yes. Absolutely.
Between the two, which one am I like, who knocked my socks off?
Yeah.
Voodoo Ranger.
All right. I liked how novel Voodoo Ranger was, but for once, I mean, it's not blood colored, so I clearly can't vote for it.
It is the season though with Halloween, huh? So you could have gotten away with that.
We agreed to disagree this month, guys.
Are we still a thing? Is this? Will there be another podcast?
We're still a thing, guys. We're not breaking up. Promise.
Okay, we're stronger because of it.
Something seriously wrong with us.
This was good. You know what? Everyone should just go and buy both.
I very
These are both
seriously
very
agree. Like, if there was ever a beer out of all the beers that we've tried, there's no clear winner.
No, these are great.
It's just kind of dependent on the day and...
Shit, does that make us basic?
Well, we are pretty basic.
All right.
We're just not wearing Ugg boots. So, all right, guys.
Fooled you.
Nailed it. I do have a North Face. I'm not sorry. That's all from us for this month.
November, huh?
Yeah. And
Get into the holidays. We'll blink, and it'll be 2018.
hopefully it's not as much of a dumpster fire as 2017 has been.
No. But I tell you what, I'm super excited about dark beers.
Yes!
You're the reason I have really gotten into dark beers, and I feel like this is the first season where I'm coming into it fully embracing stouts and porters. Yeah, all the coffee, all the chocolate. So I'm excited about some of these podcasts we have coming up.
All right, so that's all from us for this month. I've clearly had too much beer. And we will see you guys next month. See ya! Follow us on social media.
Bye.
Bye.
You can never have too much beer. What are you talking about?
That's right.
No such thing.
Yes. Thanks again to the 21st Amendment girls. Make sure you follow them on all their social medias. This is going to be a hard one. 21st Amendment girls. Woo!
Nicely done.
I got it out.
Wow.
I got it out.
Wow.
Very good.
Yes. Make sure you follow them.
I couldn't do that.
Really?
I'm not going to try.
Oh, well, I guess that's why I'm here behind the audio board.
That's right.
That's right.
That's why.
I push the buttons over here.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
It's the only reason why we haven't branched out and made a podcast of our own yet. We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Half the time I don't know what the fuck my name is.
I can see it now. Welcome to That's Right with Scott and Dan.
That's right.
And we're done. Good night.
Done. Good night. Got nothing to talk about.
That's about
I'm here
it.
waving it.
Where's the
Nobody-
rundown? You didn't do it? Neither did I. Fuck it. Show's over.
Somebody bring beer. I got some natty ice.
All right, we're just going to drink.
Yeah. So, anyways, follow 21st Amendment girls at 21st Amendment
Nice.
girls.
Yeah.
Make sure you swipe right on their pumpkin beers.
Bang, bang.
I don't know how that swipe right thing works. So
don't know.
I never swiped right or
It's
left.
over my head.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, sorry.
It's been a minute.
Yes, but I am glad they're still together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was-
me too.
I was worried for a second.
That's right.
Yeah, they're going to break up over pumpkin beer of all things.
Oh,
Don't
come
break
on.
up over pumpkin beer.
No.
Oh, man.
Come
You
on.
blame pumpkin beer every time.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
That's right.
Ladies, it's just pumpkin beer.
How many marriages have I broken up over pumpkin beer? Oh, my God.
How many?
I can't remember. I
Do
can't
tell.
remember.
Oh, dear.
Several.
Yes. So make sure you follow them at 21st Amendment Girls. Old Timey Word of the Week.
What?
Skinflint.
Hmm.
Skinflint. It's a person who spends as little money as possible. A miser.
A miser.
Yes. Yeah.
Why is everybody looking at me?
All eyes on Scott for this one.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
me drink my Natty Ice.
Yeah, I keep drinking over there. Your cheap budget beer.
I know. Trying to think of one.
Yeah.
With Bubs.
Mm-hmm. This one is a little rough.
It is.
Yeah.
Because how can you?
Wow.
Such a... Oh, man.
That guy could get the Bubs, but he's too much of a skinflint.
He took the easy way out of there.
There,
Nicely
geez.
done.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
At least we got something in
Bailed
there.
me out.
You gotta do it.
You were my moral to the Kershaw.
There we go.
Yeah.
Such a skinflint on the date, he couldn't get the Bubs.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's another one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Such a skinflint, he wouldn't pay to see the Bubs.
Oh.
I don't know.
There we go.
Hey.
Now we're talking.
It could happen.
Now we're talking.
Hey.
All right, let's quickly move on.
You window shop at Rhinos?
There's nothing better than a babe with craft beer. It's time for Beer Babe of the Week.
It is indeed time for Beer Babe of the Week. And you can find her on the Instagrams at beer_tart.
Oh, hey.
Beer tart. At beer_tart.
Take it that she likes her beer tarty.
Yes, she Yes. Right now she's drinking a Crenadin, whatever that is. I haven't had it. I haven't
Right.
heard of it. Yes.
I'm guessing it's tart.
It must be.
Man, I'm like,
Her face, Yeah, her face is puckering.
puckered.
Whoa.
Puckered face. So make sure you follow at beard_tart. All right, we are running out of time, but we must
Oh, yeah.
get to Scott's
We have to do that.
Tales from Uber.
Does your cabbie make you queasy? It's Tales from Uber.
Okay, turns out late in the morning yesterday, I got a call to pick up somebody from Camarillo, take him to Thousand Oaks, to a local brewery in Thousand Oaks.
Mm-hmm.
The person, I picked them up, there's a couple of, I don't know, I can't judge, but I would say they're maybe like hooked up. They seemed a little...
Guy and a girl?
No, two guys.
Oh, okay.
They seemed like each other a lot.
Okay.
Oh, right on.
So anyway, I picked up in Camarillo. They were going to Cisco's in Thousand Oaks. I'm thinking to watch
It's about
football.
a 15-minute ride for those of you
15-minute
that aren't
ride,
around
and
here.
they're both
That's
wearing
a Mexican restaurant.
Exactly. Yeah, and they're wearing like Dallas Cowboy jerseys.
Oh, they must have been into each
Yeah.
other.
They were hooking up
so
for sure.
much, so much. So as we get on the road,
You're Ezekiel Elliott.
I think one was Ezekiel Elliott, and one was I don't know what
One
the
was
name
Dak.
because I don't know who's on the.
He had the
Cowboys
center's
anymore.
jersey for
I
some
think
reason.
Aikman or it could have been Staubach. I don't know. So we're heading down the freeway, and as they're talking, and then they begin talking about fantasy football, which who plays fantasy football?
Well, you don't play; you just get annihilated.
Right. I just lose. I mean,
Yeah.
I just sign up. I
Yeah.
don't play. But the more we got driving towards their destination, and I begin to think this guy sounds familiar because I've listened. When you hear something that really sucks, and you're like, "Oh God, I'll never listen to this again."
Right.
And that's the kind of the voice that was kind of
Oh, man.
yeah,
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was about ready to just like pull over and let him out and say, I can't take this anymore. You guys
Right.
got to get out of the car. Turns out, make a long story short, if it's not too late for that,
Yeah.
the
Ship has sailed.
the person's name was Wiley.
Oh,
Which-
wait a minute.
Which, at first I'm like, okay, Wiley.
There's a million in it.
That's a common
Half of
name.
them play
Wiley.
grab ass.
So, I pick up this Wiley in Camarillo, and I'm taking him to this place in Thousand Oaks, and I'm listening to him talk about fantasy football, and it suddenly dawned on me, this has got to be Wiley from that. I didn't even know the name. The
Boobs League.
Boobs League.
Yeah.
Bob's League. Balls
Yeah.
League. I don't know what the name
Yeah.
is.
Balls League.
Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And,
Did
I
you
didn't
ever say who you
I
were?
didn't. I didn't say nothing because I was just kind of like waiting.
Uh-huh.
And if they said, start talking shit about us,
Right.
I'd pull the car over and kick his ass.
Oh, sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how we get down.
That's right. And of course, he, never said anything about us. 'Cause,
Right.
I mean, we're so much better than they are.
Well,
Come
so,
on.
I mean,
Yeah.
they wish they were us. So I dropped them off, and they like made out a little bit. And
Okay.
walked into the restaurant and
Had some taquitos.
Whatever they did in there, I don't know. I dropped them off and left.
Yeah.
There you go.
Had some taquitos, and they went inside.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, and they're kind of annoying in the back seat.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, sitting so close.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm like, dude, guys, there's
Like, you don't have to share a safe belt.
hey, we got 3 seat belts back there, and they're like, hey, we're okay, we're
We
fine.
only see one. We only see one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. All right.
So, and then one of the guys, the head was kept bobbing up and down.
Oh, dear.
I'm not sure why.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Playing some good music. Playing some good music.
I'm just trying to drive. Keep my eyes on the road.
Doing your job.
Yeah, hey.
Doing your job.
I'm a Uber. What was I? I'm just trying to get him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully you were as drunk then as you are now.
Probably.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Did they actually make it to the destination?
I dropped them off.
Somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah. I could have dropped them off at McDonald's, and they wouldn't have known the difference.
That's true. They're too into each other.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Googly eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately...
Young people in love. That's what I like to see.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Scott's not doing too much better this week in fantasy football.
Oh, no. What? Wait.
Against the Balls.
I won last week.
You did?
I did.
Oh, who'd you beat? Darby?
It's Wiley something.
I'm sure I lost.
No, you're winning this week.
Am I?
Yeah, you beat Otter. I beat Darby the Booze Hound.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I think Dan's Beard is unfortunately losing to Wiley.
Oh,
right now.
finally.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
kidding?
hey.
I lost?
I think so. Last I looked, you were losing.
Big time?
As of this recording, it's not totally final, but it
Wow.
maybe made a big comeback.
Well, I got my
Wow.
one game. I'm good.
You got you got your one. So all right. Well, I'll post the link on our social medias to our fantasy football league, so you can
Correct.
see how we're doing and follow along.
Right.
And maybe help us talk a little shit.
Yeah.
Please.
By the way, that was loud. That was a true story.
It was a true story. Yeah. I did not realize at the time who the person was until after I dropped him off and I started thinking about it.
And then you put 1 and 2 together and you got 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, huh?
Or they put 1 and 2 together and got 3, and I just kind of
all those Wileys out there.
yeah. There's so many Wileys.
Who'd have known you got the Wiley?
Yeah.
Lee Wiley.
The Wiley. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, follow us on social medias, everybody. We need all the follows we can get and stuff. At The Unfiltered Gentleman, Twitter, at Unfiltered Gents. Don't forget at Clean Up Glass while you're at it.
Correct.
On Twitter there.
Yes.
Our phone number is 805-538-BEER. We'd love your drunken voicemails.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Please.
We would love them. You drunk? You want to call your ex?
Nope.
No,
Call us.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. We won't say bad things and talk about your small penis.
No.
Not at all.
Nope.
But she will.
That's right.
So call us instead. 805-538-BEER.
She's already Twittered about it. So
Yeah. So drunk dial
We will.
us.
Yeah.
538 beer.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
805-538-BEER. It's really easy. If you can't remember beer, you got bigger problems.
Come on.
And theunfilteredgentleman.com is where you find us, and that/listen is how you listen to us. Tell your friends and all that good stuff. And I think that's everything. Next week, it's the Beer Girl is back.
Nice.
And we're going to become some basic bitches.
About time.
Yes, it's about time. So stay hydrated while you're out there. And on that note, good night, everybody.